Force is your ally, kid.
Looks like the Force has been two-timing you. Now, Kiadi, I'll be free in like an hour and a half. And make sure you bring your trunk system.
What's wrong, Obes? I'm still trying to work out what lesson Anakin was trying to give.
Live or die.
Yeah, those are fine as words, but it's not really a lesson, is it?
It is. She was gonna give up, but there's hope for her yet.
These are just words. Never seemed like she was going to give up.
Ah, it was cool to see Anakin, though.
Damn right.
Yeah, nobody's denying that.
Well, whatever the lesson, it turned Ahsoka evil. She was threatening my boy Anakin.
Oh, I'm sure I'll show up somewhere to help her with more travails.
Hey, I'm probably dead in this. Maybe I'll show up to help with her travail.
Over my dead ghost.
History of the Galaxy Parts 1, 2, and 3.
1 was the best.
Unpopular opinion alert, but 3 was the best.
The one with Rumpelstiltskin. Nobody said 3.
I like the one, which one was the one where the guy learned the power to stop people from dying?
I don't remember that in any of them.
I still have those stories in my archive memory. Would you like to hear one?
Oh. Not right now.
Ah, such a tease.
Fine, I'll do it. Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Yoda. I say a boy. He was more of like a little dyslexic green goblin creature. But he...
She went with the enemy willingly.
Well, that is troubling.
That's actually so bad. Basically doomed the galaxy to save the one she loved from being stranded.
Unforgivable.
Unforgivable.
The Force provides you with insight, but it does not give one all the answers.
Quiet, what are you doing?
Hey, Force. Who's gonna win the Super Bowl this year?
That is so unethical.
I'm sensing Aaron Rodgers.
A choice she made for herself.
Selfish.
All right, Anakin, that's enough.
Tell me one of those stories.
And he lived in a little cave on a barren planet called Coruscant. It was no wonder in his later years he completely lost the plot. You know, really quite deranged he became. Pretty lush for a prison cell.
Looks like a luxury hotel.
Only thing missing is a view.
I was hoping for a room with a view.
Some people. Entitled, that's what that is.
An opportunity for reflection.
I try to avoid that.
I can understand why.
Me too, sister. Me too.
I can understand why.
Already salted.
We had a deal. You promised me I would see Ezra again.
I feel like a 6-year-old has a better understanding of what leverage is than this moron.
Yeah, but you haven't negotiated with a 6-year-old.
Iridia is a graveyard.
Oh my Force. You were told to never go there, Simba.
Well, the whales are gonna die. How will everyone get back?
Guess the hyperspace ring is the only way back then.
Or if someone dropped a pin, could just really slowly make your way back in hyperspace first gear.
You do our ancestors credit.
That's all anyone wants, to make their ancestors proud.
What?
Well, my dad was never proud of me.
Do you consider your dad to be your ancestor?
Yeah, when would you start referring to someone as an ancestor?
I don't know. But a dad is just a dad, right? I mean, at least 5 generations.
I wonder if the Force was proud of me.
More witches.
Captain Obvious here.
It reeks of Jedi.
Oh, oh. Yeah, fair enough.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but...
I'd rather know. I didn't know you could smell things from your dimension.
I mean, I shouldn't be able to, but when it's that pungent...
Oh, it is gross. Though I do find my own Jedi musk oddly fragrant.
The larger the midichlorian count, the worse it is.
Oh, sorry.
Sabine must be clean as a whistle, then. You sleep in the Bacta tank, so that must help.
It is dangerous.
It? Hey, I'm a person and my name is Sabine.
Map and security. We gotta get some of those.
Where is Ezra?
Leverage.
This is a land of dreams and madness. Children's stories come to life.
Desolate wolfland.
Most children's stories do have a wolf in it.
Sometimes stories are just stories.
Indeed.
I watched everything I knew burn.
The Jedi Temple?
What? But there were so many fire extinguishers.
Yeah, it's those overpaid bloody Coruscant firefighters. They're to blame.
What caused the burn?
There's a chip hand fire.
Ah, noble reason.
That makes me feel better.
You realize it's all inevitable.
Oh, good.
Still not engaging.
That sort of power is fleeting.
Huh.
If the old stories are true.
Once upon a time, there was a desolate place called Peridia.
What am I doing?
3 weeks and 1 billion light years from home. The first time we see a flicker of doubt in gambling the entire galaxy.
Yeah, but what was the upside?
Ezra.
Even I wouldn't have taken those odds. Nah, I would have.
Oh, another brilliantly smart move. Bringing the entire building down on your head. What you reckon? Thrawn or Ezra?
Thrawn.
Golden face.
How do you feed such an army on a desolate wasteland?
Rationing. Wolf stew? I don't know.
What was first just a dream has become a frightening reality for those who may oppose us.
Looking cold there, Elon.
Hey, my old buddy Thrawners.
Sounds almost Russian. Do you know who he reminds me of? This engineer I used to know. Do you know Galen Erso?
We did not see it. It is a loose thread.
That reminds me, Charlie, you need to don my robe. Don't wash it on 60 again.
And then we'll do Jedi training.
Yeah, we'll see what time it is.
Baylan Skull. And his apprentice, Shin Hati.
Sounds like you, Obi Wan, when you drop coffee on your leg.
Shin Hati.
Sabine Wren.
Thrawn.
Thrawn? Sorry, I don't know your second name.
I think it's just Thrawn.
Is Thrawn not his surname? Oh, I thought it was Grant Abigail Thrawn.
You shall have provisions, a mount, and our latest intel on Bridges' whereabouts.
A mount? Oh, maybe a nice speeder. Make sure you choose the one you like.
If you survived, I'm sure he's doing just fine.
Oh, you gonna take that, Thrawners? Oh.
You've gambled the fate of your galaxy on that belief.
When you say it like that.
It is a lot, isn't it? The fate of the galaxy.
I mean, I'd like being a Billy Big Balls as much as the next person, but even I'm not going to put the fate of the galaxy on a 7 dues.
You wouldn't understand.
That's it. Once again, understanding the leverage you have in this situation. Just keep riling them up.
Ah, Rat Wolf. Does it come in yellow? Guess beggars can't be choosers.
Here are your weapons.
She gets her weapons. The Empire really has got generous.
You and your master will destroy them both.
Why give her her weapons?
Guess if she survives, she has more chance of finding him.
I assume that's like a life form detector. How did it not pick up things that were like 10 meters away?
Probably warming up. Or long-sighted. Like when I read things, I have to be like this, because otherwise it's too close, I can't read it.
The nomads aren't the most coordinated bunch, are they? Just lining up to take her on one at a time.
We can't talk, can we?
You don't get to say that.
It matters not whether Wren and Bridge are killed or stranded here. The same can be said for your 2 mercenaries.
Thrawners, you've changed, man. They did your bidding. They should be rewarded.
You have a bit of a blind spot for your old mates, Anakin. He's plainly evil.
You abandoned me! Should have known you were a coward.
What? The wolf rat that you just met? You wanted to risk its life for you?
Where does she get these ideas?
Entitled. That's what she is.
Fine. I'll give you another chance, but you better not bail on me this time.
And that was a ridiculous change of heart.
Reminds me of you running off when we were fighting more.
That is not what happened. And are you comparing me to this mangy, ratty wolf thing?
You got something?
You got something, boy. What is it? Is Ezra stuck down a well?
You were thirsty.
Could think of worse reasons.
Hey!
Wow, what is this zany creature? Wowee. Rock turtle person.
Oh, look at his little buttons.
It's a random little rock turtle, but it's wearing a delightfully tailored little velvet waistcoat.
It roughly translates to, I ain't saying nothing till that thing f***s off.
Hurt you.
How's that possible?
He must be a rebel.
Maybe he killed a rebel and took it from him.
Impossible. No one can kill a rebel.
Oh, how I wish that was so. This is getting out of hand. Now there are 6 of them.
You did good.
She is one lucky, lucky girl.
I miss the idea of it.
Oh, that got me right in the feels.
Now, that's probably just the Force, Obi Wan. Or indigestion.
No, I think these are emotions, Qui.
Jedi don't have emotions, my master.
And you have just summed up why you might only miss the idea of it, Anakin.
But not the truth. The weakness.
Weakness? Not when I was there. Everyone was Force shredded.
Perhaps they flee a power greater than their own.
Lions. It's lions.
Can't you hear it?
Braylon, get out of here. There's lions here.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend.
I don't really know what you are, to be honest. Oh, they have little hammocks, and the little baby is in it.
Getting broody, Obi-Wan.
No!
Wants a little Mandalorian baby.
No! Fixing the satellite dish so they can get Sky.
I could count on you.
Oh my Force. After looking for you for 10, maybe 12 minutes, I've finally found you.
They don't show all the looking. They probably edited out like weeks of looking.
Seems very convenient is all. Her hair would have been way greasier after weeks.
It worked, didn't it?
Oh, here we go. You know your unbelievable sacrifice that meant you had to live here with these goofy crab people for 10 years and probably be stranded here, forever? Well, I undid it all on a whim.
It worked.
Yeah, it worked all right. Yes, indeedy. Don't ask any more questions, though.
What?
Doesn't overly feel like they've been a galaxy apart and haven't seen each other for 10 years.
Jedi don't have emotions.
She's barely a Jedi.
How did you get here?
Let's not talk about that.
No, I think we should.
How is your hair not greasy? How did you get that lightsaber scar over your gallbladder? How do you make the wrong decision at every turn and it all just work out for you?
Be happy that I found you. After all this time, can I have that?
Well, that really depends on the answers to my other questions.
Come on. We never stay in one place for very long.
Oh, we should go stay with my new buddy Throners. He gave me the Route Wolf and provisions. He's actually way nicer than people said he would be, if a bit stern.
Thanks for coming.
It's like she just made an effort to come to his birthday party.
Could it be the recently deceased Ahsoka Tano?
What, zombie snips?
Well, it is.
Look to her coming at first light on the 5th day. At dawn, look inside a space whale.
He was once a Jedi. So, we must regard him as flawed.
Flawed? Shut up.
We ain't flawed, we're Jedi.
I want to know her background, history, homeworld.
Well, finally, a baddie that does his due diligence.
No ridiculous James Bond escapes here.
World, her master, everything.
Oh, it was me! It was me, Throners!
If a star whale approaches Peridia, destroy it with prejudice.
If a star whale approaches Peridia, destroy it with an open mind.
I shall once again require the aid of your dark magic.
Oh boy, dark magic. What do you reckon that'll be?
More chlorine people, I reckon.
Oh, I protected the New Republic by ignoring you.
She's got your number.
Reads like a child's fairy tale.
Fairy tale? Is that all we are now?
I can think of worse fates.
Like what?
Better than never being remembered at all. And having to show up in ghost form for centuries just to remind everyone you ever existed.
Wait, is that what you're doing?
No, because we clearly are remembered in the fairy tales.
I don't know what frightens me more. The possibility of what might happen or your unwillingness to see it.
But the unwillingness to see it would exacerbate the what happens part. So surely that would frighten you more.
Well, what do you want it to say? I don't know what frightens me more. The possibility of what will happen on the presumption that you act optimally, or the events that unfold in the scenario where you're unwilling to see what is going on.
Yes, I do.
I am
C-3PO.
Honored Chancellor.
Oh, yeah! My robot, the one I built. Oh.
Oh, there's brass jobs with. Oh, jeez. Hope I'm not allergic.
It's preposterous. The court cannot admit evidence of this kind from a mere droid.
Let me at him.
I like Chopper.
Only because you're both pro-war crime.
Well, it is my programming and my pleasure to be of service, General.
But mostly my program.
Pleasure percentage? Well, you could consider it negligible.
I don't know what you and Leia are playing at.
I don't know who this Leia Oregano is, but she sounds like a piece of work.
Like daughter, like father, then.
Huh?
We have to prepare for the worst. And hope for the best.
What does that even mean?
Dunno. I read it off a mug in HMV.
Does all your war counsel come from motivational posters and cliched mugs?
No. All I can say is, let's keep calm and carry on.
This war, you will face more than just droids.
Oh my force, another me episode! Yes! In ghost form.
I don't think you're a ghost. You're a hologram.
No, I look like a ghost.
Wait, does that mean you could be a hologram, just playing over
I'm very dead, Obi Wan.
How do we know? Say something only a dead Qui-Gon would know. And hold up today's newspaper.
See? Not even formal.
Yeah, that's quite alright.
General Grievous, Visage Ventress, even Count Dooku.
Oh, Ventress. Yeah, no, yeah, it's good.
So practice these forms often. Or at least more than I do.
You recorded your teachings.
I don't remember this.
So lazy. You're just trying to get out of teaching.
He made 20 or more of these recordings. This was his last one.
Oh, I do remember, yes. No, I sold a pre-recorded course. Let's just say Padme's endless silk gowns weren't cheap.
Oh, no. What did you teach?
Lightsaber forms, eternal Jedi wisdom, and how to flip real estate to make passive income.
Is it not a bit immoral to take thousands of years of Jedi teachings and then commodify them for your own gain?
Grandmaster Qui-Gon said it was fine.
I said it was fine as long as Gunny Boy sees some of that sweet moonlight.
He was a good master.
Good lad, Anakin. Good lad.
All right, come on.
Probably because I gave her 10% off the course.
You charge your own Padawan.
We find the enemy, and we find Sabine.
The friend of my enemy is my frenemy.
Not my frenemy, just regular old enemy.
Let it go.
I think the odds are pretty good.
No, in fact, they're terrible. Astronomically terrible.
Well, you should have said something.
It's like me when I rag on Obi-Wan's chain.
I don't like that turn of phrase. Huh, it's like they knew.
I think we all know why. Sabine. She can't do anything right.
Someone left a bunch of thermal detonators lying around. Clean up your room, Space Whales.
It's an Imperial minefield deployed around the arrival.
I'll tell you what is a minefield. The death penalty.
Quite. I feel like that debate is pretty black and white, actually.
No, I'm saying we should have the death penalty and we should use a minefield.
Even if I agreed with you, that is not cost effective.
Make it into a game show. You know, claw back some of those costs. You seen Takeshi's Castle? Sure, Anton Deck could do it.
You had to say something.
I was
Superstitious snips. That's not the Jedi way. Lesson 8. 5.32 seconds in.
I'm going to make for the debris field.
I would not recommend that.
I approve of this tactic.
The master was General Anakin Skywalker.
He remembers me.
Yeah, but the real question is, was that a master's General Anakin Skywalker? Or a master's General Anakin Skywalker?
I'm not hearing any difference.
Well, one is, I'm shitting the bed. The other is, this should be like taking candy from a baby.
It was definitely the bed-shitting one.
Not for sure.
I'm sure he has feces in his bed, Anakin.
Quite right, of course. Jedi are very good at hiding. They've been practicing that for years.
Oh, that is so not true. Such a pile of hog poodoo.
Well, what are you doing right now?
Avoiding detection from the Empire by watching Force Disney Plus and making reaction videos for YouTube in an adjacent galaxy.
And what would be another word for avoiding detection?
Hiding and avoiding detection are very different things.
They're pretty damn similar.
A hiding, the definition, to give someone a beating. An example, after they caught him, they gave him a hiding. See, the hiding is after you're caught.
Oh. Or like I gave you a hiding in our Jedi training.
Exactly.
So that no matter which direction she takes, we'll always be one step ahead of her.
Loves a good chess analogy, this guy.
Is Ahsoka the queen?
Well, it'd be pretty easy to stay one step ahead of a pawn, wouldn't it?
We're going to get pulverized if we stay out here much longer.
Pulverized like my kidney stones.
We'll run a scan to see if I can locate Lady
My
Ray.
scan has picked up an unprecedented trace of bad life choices and irritating lack of self-awareness from coordinates 64213.
Quiet, come on.
He's talking about you, my master.
Well, that kid's gonna die.
Yeah, probably.
Too cute to be left alive.
The Emperor died.
That's what people say.
What?
Huh?
The Emperor died. That's what people say. Why would there be any doubt?
I don't know who this Emperor is. But maybe it's like a Michael Jackson thing where he keeps releasing music after his death and then there's the conspiracy theories.
Just do it. I will never be defeated. Just do it. I will never be defeated.
Usual level or worse?
Worse.
Just tell him already. It would be better coming from you. What are you doing? Quite, you have no notion of health.
It's only a slice. You said I couldn't have a whole pie.
Ahsoka took me on as her apprentice.
She what? Why?
Saying what we're all thinking. Surely it should be Jason instead.
Yeah, but Jason probably doesn't have a Beskar stomach.
Yeah, so where is Ahsoka? Is she coming? That's complicated.
Are you going to take that, Ezra? Anytime he needs something explaining, she just offers up, it's complicated. And then he just accepts it.
I'm sure they have loads to catch up on. Like that person who is a father to you, he has a son. And that son can hear lightsabers under the sea.
Even she doesn't know that.
Find her?
Yes,
Yet another use for the orbs of many uses.
Do you think your bond is that strong?
Well, they call me Bond. Ashoka Bond.
What was that?
Sean Connery? Yeah, there's hundreds of people in the comments saying that you sound like Sean Connery.
Oh. Tell them to shut up.
I will.
Needed help? Set me up with this pod?
Like camper vans.
I don't know. Feeling.
What kind?
Like pain or discomfort in your upper abdomen.
Huh? Oh, indigestion.
Father will be Susa being Wren, whom we have wisely sent far from here.
It's a trap.
More like a reverse trap.
A reverse trap?
A trap is to capture something or someone. A reverse trap is to trick them into going away from you.
Oh, I could use a reverse trap with Anakin.
Ah, it was you who brought me back.
Sabine King stands alone.
Hey, if you're not giving me screen time, then no using my lines.
Oh, fine.
I like how their armor matches their rat wolves.
They spent a heck of a lot of time color matching.
Probably used a deluxe color pad.
Impatience for victory will guarantee defeat.
What? Stop it.
I'm not doing nothing.
You is doing something.
That's just his face, Anakin.
Oh, the Bart Simpson School of Elite Warfare. Oh, very accurate.
Yeah, with the left hand as well.
And their ships are like turtles. First sign of danger, disappear inside.
She's like you, but lacks your sense of humor.
Maybe your jokes just aren't funny.
Reminds me of someone.
No, my jokes are funny. Shh.
The wolf rat thing. It's like it's just part of the family now.
Lesson 21. When you're traveling at the speed of sound, make sure you roll when you land.
Well now, this is a surprise.
Gandalf. Gandalf.
Didn't expect to see you again.
Oh, you have no power here, Ahsoka Greyham, but I'm Ahsoka the White. Your lightsaber is broken.
Okay, you're happy now?
No, I didn't do it right. Let me give me a do-over.
Can't allow you to interfere.
I don't have time for this.
300 lives of men I've walked this earth, and now I have no time.
Too much. Now crawl back into the hole from whence you came.
Do you mean my bedroom?
Yes. New cloak, new stance. Same result, I bet.
Come to Anakin for lesson 2. Die or live.
Shouldn't you be helping her with her travails roundabout now?
Oh, yeah. Kick his ass, Ahsoka.
Better than your last attempt at wisdom. It's a low bar, though.
Thanks.
It's your lightsaber, take it.
You keep it.
Very funny.
No, I'm serious.
Take it.
I gave it to you. It's yours now.
At least take a blaster.
No. The Force is my ally.
What? But she's dog shit with a saber.
Surely, even if the Force is your ally, a lightsaber would be a nice garnish. The Force, saber, kick in the nuts, Force.
Wouldn't trust the Force. He was never around when I grew up. Just saying he often deserts you when you need him the most.
Like when?
Parents' evening. Even when he's there, the teacher just looks at you like you've come on your own.
You're using my fighting style, and it is the best stance. But I do wonder, if you had 2 sabers, why don't you just pin his saber in place and then...
Doing him a favor. Kid's not had a haircut for 10 years.
That's another reason to take the saber. Bajing. Save yourself some money.
Take her now.
Sound advice.
Force is your ally, kid.
Looks like the Force has been 2-timing you.
Can't defeat me.
Perhaps. I don't have to.
You haven't beaten me. You sacrificed your footing for a killing stroke.
I don't know what to think of Balin. I find myself liking him a lot, but I know I shouldn't.
You want more.
What?
I'm fine. Fine, just stay in there.
Oh, yeah.
Proper.
Our side is short one mercenary.
For all his cunning, you've made one obvious error, Blue Alon. A mercenary's loyalty is only as deep as your pockets. Oh, it must be the first light on the 5th day. Gandalf.
Huh?
Ezra gets thrown into one camper van and he abandons his ally, the Force, for an uncivilized blaster.
Most complete, which means we shall soon leave.
First the hyperspace ring, now this. Why do these guys insist on showing us time is running out with a loading bar like it's straight out of a video game?
Time is very much on our side now.
Why not just leave with 90% of the cargo?
I can help you.
To an early grave.
Ahsoka.
After all that, I'd be a bit more sheepish.
I thought you were dead.
And miss this reunion?
That's why you came back? When you could have spent eternity with me playing Settlers of Catan?
Thrawn's wrath will be terrible, his retribution swift. The battle of the small turtle rock people and the red Tuscan raiders and an emo is over. The battle for Peridia is about to begin.
Hey, I get the finishing line.
Oh. Go on then.
I can't remember what you said. Hot, 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 hot. Oh, me little hands.
A donkey.
He eats it by the wheel.
It's a really nice brie, it looks like as well.
Is it? Alright, that's a wrap on Kwai.